What's going on, y'all? Matt in the hat, John North Ford, Lincoln Nissan here in Emporia. It's Monday. It's 12 o'clock. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Car Confessions. I come to you each and every Monday at 12 o'clock to catch y'all on your lunch hour, fresh off the weekend, discuss some type of sales topic, tip, or tactic, as well as throw in some interviews with entrepreneurs, small business owners that are willing to come on here and talk about themselves, tell their story, and see what separates them from people who just punch a clock from 9 to 5 every day. So this is a topic that I've been looking forward to talking about, because I have a lot of people ask about the road noise. Is it just the tires? Is it the vehicle? Is there something wrong? It could be all of those. I'll just tell you now, because no matter what, so I'm in my truck right now. If I pop the hood, it's going to be a lot louder, even idling, than it would be in the cabin here. And the faster you're going, higher RPMs there are, that engine is revving faster, it's going to be louder. Now the firewall will separate, windshield will help, the windows up, there's a bunch of variables. But here's some things to keep in mind when it comes to your tires. Now tires, we all know come different shapes, different sizes, different vehicles. And the biggest thing that they do for us is keep grip with the road. So I've had somebody ask, if I want more grip, I can just run slicks on my tires. Absolutely you can. That is a phenomenal way to get the best traction and best grip in a controlled environment. Going down the highway, going in the city, rain, snow, not going to happen. I talked a few episodes back about vehicles just losing control, and it just goes one way and starts sliding, because it's not a loss of control, it's a loss of traction. That's why slicks are run typically on racetracks, drag strips, in a controlled environment that's dry. As well as when it's dry, that way, you know, when they're racing, or when weather hits, when storms hit, they stop. Why? Because that water separates, creates a layer of separation from the tire and the road, and that's what causes people to lose control. Along with that, the air pressure in your tires may be causing some noise as well, because if they're overinflated, not only are they not going to be running like they should, but it may be a different noise than if they were underinflated, or if they were inflated normally. Sorry, getting a phone call. And with that pressure, it's also going to be, like I said, overinflated, underinflated is going to cause some other potential noises that you're going to hear. When you're driving in the city versus the highway, that is going to make a difference as well, because everything is going to create different frequencies and different hertz, kilohertz is the measurement, I believe, in vehicles for the sound. Now, people that I sell vehicles to, and they tell me about a noise, a sound, an issue, I will take somebody else with me. As many of you know, I don't hear so well. Too many firefights, too many times downrange, not wearing earplugs, not being able to wear earplugs because of where I was at. Sorry, got another call. And So I will take somebody else, because different noises will create different frequencies, and they'll be different levels. So here's an example. We all have kids. Okay. All right, we're gonna hurry because apparently now I have a customer. So, different frequencies, different levels. Screaming kid. We've all been around those. We all know how loud they can be, especially if you're taking them to get their shots. They're not feeling good. Whatever the case, that's like a 3 to 4 kilohertz. So it's very loud. Tornado sirens, like here in Kansas, when they go off, they're very loud, very annoying. Vehicles are going to emit frequencies and sounds as well. Depending on what that sound is, what level it is, you may or may not hear it. I don't hear the same frequencies as some of the guys I work with. I hear other ones that they don't hear. It all depends on what you're listening to, what you can hear, and if you know that noise is supposed to be there or not. So driving on different roads and different terrains, that can have something to do with the frequency as well. If you're driving down a concrete road versus asphalt, there's going to be some noise there. If you're driving gravel versus sand, you're going to have different noises as well as if you're driving down a highway. Everybody knows around here we've got Highway 50 and I-35. Most people, when we do test drives, go on I-35 because it's a quieter highway than 50. Do I go on 50 on test drives? Absolutely. Why? Because those people drive that highway daily, potentially weekly. So with that, I just did a test drive with a guy last week on Jeeps. He'd not been around one, not really driven one, and was looking at one of the Jeeps that we had that was more of a street tire. Drove it very, very smooth, little road noise because it's a Jeep. They're going to have road noise. Now, on the other side of that, I had a very similar Jeep with mud terrain tires. Those mud terrain tires are very loud. The ride is very different. You feel every bump, every pothole you feel with those mud tires. It takes a lot more to get those things going. When we first backed it up or put it in reverse, it took more gas, more acceleration backing up because those tires are bigger and didn't want to let go of the ground that they were on. So can the road noise be coming from your tires? Absolutely it can. Other variables, other factors are going to come into play, such as wind, such as what road conditions that you're on, how fast you're going. When in doubt and the noise gets too loud, all you gotta do is turn the radio up. That's what I tell everybody. I joke with people on test drive. When they start hearing a noise, I just slowly start turning the radio up until they don't hear the noise and let them know, problem solved. There we go. Didn't even cost you anything. And some people laugh, some people don't, obviously, because there's a noise. They may not be familiar with it. Turn the radio down, we try to figure it out, take it through the shop if necessary, and have one of our service advisors take a ride in it, see what they can see as well. So that's where I'm gonna stop today. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I've got a customer that just showed up, so I'm gonna go see what's going on with them. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Car Confessions. Matt in a hat, John North Ford Lincoln Nissan here in Emporia. I do these because your experience matters. If you guys have a question, shoot me a message. Call me 620-794-1032. Thanks for watching, guys. Carry on.